So I know we're still early in the life cycle of Black Ops 6, but surprisingly, Insider Gaming came out with some breaking news covering new details and intel for Black Ops 7 or Call of Duty 2025. So that's what we're going to be covering here in today's video, what you need to know about it, the brand new maps that were revealed, the zombies, the details, and all of that good stuff. So if you do find the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. A reminder, I am doing an operator bundle giveaway. If you want a chance to win, all you got to do is comment down below your Activision ID and which bundle you want. I'll be picking the next winner this weekend. So we got another teaser from Call of Duty. So Treyarch posted this. They said, quote, "After all, you never know who or what may be listening," end quote. And then they went ahead and provided this image. Now, we already know who this is. This is basically Sam, the Synaptic Algorithm module, because we heard her speak towards the end of the trailer of Liberty Falls, the cinematic and all that. So we know who it is. And it seems like she may end up being the bad person, potentially the boss fight that we're going to have to deal with. Well, it says here the location is in the mainframe chamber. So this is going to be underground under the mansion. So probably like a hidden lab and things like that. You can also see the lab equipment and the computers and the stuff like that all in the background. So it reminds me a little bit of how it was with Terminus under the prison. There was this research facility and it just gives me those same sort of vibes. And then there's like, it seems like a big hole in the middle. Don't know if it leads to water or if there's something potentially there. But I personally think at the end of this, Sam could have been evil all along. That's the current assumption. And if that is the end result, then she's going to be the final boss that we're going to fight. So what are your thoughts and opinions on this? We're going to end up fighting a Pokeball, but that's what we know so far. I believe we are going to end up getting a gameplay trailer most likely next week, because they usually will drop a couple images, maybe 4 to 5, and then they will drop the new cinematic trailer. Hopefully there are voice lines. The actors are actually speaking and talking, because this is a very big point for the storyline. And if it's just a cinematic with no one saying any words like it was with the Tomb, then this is going to be a very disappointing season, and I feel like it's going to drop the quality of zombies a lot. Now, at the moment, it seems like the schedule is probably going to be the trailer dropping next week, so more zombies marketing, and then the week after that, when we're a week away from the update, is when we're going to get the blog post, the multiplayer details, the Warzone details, and then the battle pass and all of that stuff. So they usually like to keep zombies separate from these things, and they tease that first. So once they're done with zombies, we're going to get into the other modes. Anyways, that's the first thing that I just wanted to let you guys know about, but the major leaks that we have for today are in regards to Call of Duty 2025. So Tom Henderson from Insider Gaming, he's been very accurate with his information so far. Every time he gets insider information and he covers it, I'm not gonna lie, it typically comes true. He's the one who first leaked that Verdansk was gonna be returning to Call of Duty even before Call of Duty announced it, and it ended up happening. So he says right here, exclusive Call of Duty 2025 plan to have 6 fully fledged round-based zombies maps. Now, this headline sort of predictable. We know that the next Call of Duty is gonna be Black Ops 7. It's gonna be sort of like a after or continuation of Black Ops 2, considering it's another Treyarch title, and the popularity of zombies currently right now, it's pretty obvious that they would include zombies in the next Black Ops game. But here's what he says to give us more details on this. So they said Call of Duty 2025 Zombies could have 6 fully fledged round-based zombies maps throughout the game's lifecycle, Insider Gaming has learned. Insider Gaming has learned that Call of Duty 2025, which will be led by Treyarch Games, could have a total of 6 round-based zombies maps during the game's lifecycle. Details of what Call of Duty 2025 is shaping up to be are already an open secret, including that the game is a Black Ops 2 sequel and that the original Zombies crew is going to be making a return. Now, just to give you a refresher, because we did cover this way back in 2024, and he says here the news comes from several sources who were invited to COD 2025 playtest and feedback sessions, where it was revealed that the original crew for Zombies are set to make their return. Dempsey, Tank, Takio, and Nikolai were all set to be featured as a part of the feedback sessions, with one eagle-eyed Zombies fan stating that the versions of the characters were not Ultimus and that the characters looked older than Primus. According to the same sources, the zombie storyline will evolve around a new enemy character who wants to absorb the dark ether essence of the original 4 characters and bring back the old multiverse. Sources also corroborated the recent Zombies leak that also originated from such playtest and feedback session. Sources said that the main Zombies map will be transit inspired, with some form of travel system to navigate around the map. We're actually going to get back into that. One source who was a part of such playtest also revealed that there was the plan to have 6 total Zombies mapped throughout the life cycle of COD 2025, but whether or not the game's scope has changed is unclear. It's worth stressing that these playtest events usually have some variations of details in order to gain valued feedback and potentially pinpoint the origin of leaks. However, from what we've been able to determine, this information has been at various different feedback events worldwide over the last year, suggesting that the information is almost certainly accurate, but never say never. So this was posted back in October. Now today they followed up with that information, and he said in the map's early development, it is understood that the plan for zombies was to build the maps from the ground up to allow them to be played in different game modes, including traditional, which is the round-based zombies version, then you have grief, and then you also have outbreak. So basically 3 different modes are potentially going to be available in just the zombie side of things. And then it is understood that Treyarch was playing around with more out there settings this time around, including a map set in a post-World War II New York where the Nazis had dropped a nuclear bomb. So that's the setting of one of the maps. Then another map being described as being set in a Japanese temple at the foot of an erupting volcano. So I'm pretty curious as to see how that one is going to work out. And then they said other ideas included a map set in Vietnam, one in Afghanistan, and another out there idea of one being set in a space station in the dark ether. And if that zombies map doesn't sound crazy to you, well, there's one more, and it says it's already leaked from a feedback session. It is also understood that COD 2025 Zombies will have one of its biggest maps to date and have a similar transportation system to Transit. If you guys have ever played Black Ops 2 Transit, you would know that basically every single POI was pretty far away from each other, and you would sort of get into a bus. You can run there, but the locations were so spread out that it was just easier for you to be in the bus to transport yourself around the map and get places even faster, not have to deal with like the monkeys that grabbed your head. But it looks like they're developing a map just as big, and it might be labeled as one of the biggest zombies map that we've ever gotten. So for those of you guys who may not have been happy with the size of zombies maps that we've been seeing lately with like Liberty Falls, The Tomb, well, you can expect that they're going to continue on with Call of Duty 2025, bringing in even more zombies maps, a new storyline as we've confirmed here with the original crew making a return, and then one of them is going to be an absolutely massive map. So what are your thoughts and opinions on 2 years straight of round-based zombies? Because it's the fact that we're going to get a total of 12 different DLC maps in this 2-year span. We're getting one so far every season in Black Ops 6. I believe one season is going to end up getting skipped, and then we go back into COD 2025, and then there's going to be a new map every single season for that one as well. So I'm super excited. I know a lot of you zombies players are probably very hyped for this information, because the fact that it comes from Insider Gaming to me is sort of proves the reliability. Obviously, Call of Duty could cancel or decide to scrap any of this content. It's still very early. We have more than 6 months until they even start hyping up or revealing this Call of Duty title. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer until we get more solid information. But based on what you've heard so far in this video, what are your thoughts and opinions? Are you guys excited for the next Call of Duty? But it's been your boy Chidzle. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.